Hey everybody, it's Katie. I thought I would do a little bit of TTC update because it's been, I think, about a month since my last update, and I have made some changes this cycle. So I have just gone back to some general good health practices. I've been putting lemon juice in my water, and that is good for your liver. It makes your whole body more alkaline, which is just like a general good health kind of thing. I have gotten a lot better about exercising regularly besides like my daily walk. I've been doing more yoga, like I've been doing a ballet workout. We've been going on hikes as a family. So I'm doing better along those lines, and I feel like, I've got my blood moving again. Two things that I did when we were trying to conceive Alice that I've gone back to is I've switched to green tea instead of coffee. Just have a cup a day, but I like it and I feel better when I drink green tea instead. And I'm also taking vitamin D. In addition to what's in my prenatal, I'm taking an extra vitamin D just a few times a week. I do spend quite a bit of time outside, like I'd say a lot more than the average person, so I don't feel like I'm probably super deficient, but I do know that most people are somewhat deficient, and that really can affect your fertility. So I don't know, maybe it worked last time, so why not, right? I have also been making some more changes based on this book that I'm reading that I read also when we were trying to conceive Alice. It's called Making Babies, and here's the authors. I think you can see that. I'll put the title in the, down there. It's a really stupid title, and I'll never forget when I checked this out years ago, the library clerk laughed at me when he saw the title. I was like, nice. So stupid title, but it's a really good book. I'm liking it. It's written by an RE and a Chinese medicine practitioner, and they really kind of balance each other out, showing the different approaches to, situations, I'll say. Not necessarily problems, but just different people's situations. There are some questions to kind of determine your fertility type. They give 5 types in the book, and then based on your type, there's a diet and, just different strategies for, dealing with your particular issues. So for the type that I am, the program that they give you, it's supposed to be like a 3-month program to boost your fertility. So you're supposed to follow it for 3 months. It's like diet and other lifestyle kind of stuff and supplements and things like that. So the one for my type totally validates a lot of things that I've always thought, or the things that I've known, the things that I've noticed over the course of my life, or at least recently, the things that make me feel better. This really validates that. So maybe that's part of the reason I like the book. But for me, it's really important right now for me to be focusing on my chi, which is my the sort of force behind, it's the force that makes all your blood move and stuff, but also it's just your life energy and everything. It's the energy that's in everything. And I feel like I was more stagnated. So I've just been focusing on getting that moving again. Exercise definitely helps. And I've done a couple other things. So one of them is that they recommend, for my type, really warming food and drinks. And I have always had an aversion to cold food. I mean, I eat it anyway, obviously. I eat salads and ice cream and stuff, but I really don't like it. It's just not as nice of an experience to me. And given the choice, I will always choose something warm over something cold. And yeah, so that's something that I need, that it's like a nourishing thing. Also like spicy food that has that warming effect in your body. I've always liked it, and they say it's good for me. So I've been focusing more on that and just really avoiding anything cold. I have started taking Vitex, which is chase tree berry. It's like a plant, fruit extract, herb, or whatever. I don't know what the correct term is, but it's like a plant supplement, herbal supplement, I don't know, but it's plant-based, and it helps balance out your hormones. Specifically, it helps with decreasing estrogen in the beginning of your cycle, or the first half of your cycle, and then boosting progesterone in the second half, which is just what I need. I ovulate late, and then I have a short luteal phase, so balancing those out a little bit more, I think, should help. if Vitex doesn't work for everybody, but for the people it does work, it takes a little while to build up in your system. I've only been taking it for a few weeks, but it takes up to 3 months to really like get to a level to make a difference. So we'll see. Hopefully within that 3-month time frame, I'll notice a change. They also recommend no dairy, and I have been avoiding dairy since the first of the year when I did my vegan challenge for the first 2 weeks. Since then, I have brought back a little bit of dairy, but just sort of at a very small percentage, like probably 10% of my diet now is dairy. Probably less, actually. But it's just when I kind of can't avoid it and something else that we're eating as a family. But when I have the choice, I'm opting to avoid the dairy. And I do feel much better that way. I am also doing red raspberry leaf tea, so I alternate green tea and red raspberry leaf. Again, that's just like a general good tea for women. And then I'm just doing other general things to just stay warm, like keep my body warm. Wearing warm clothes, you know, trying to be in a warm environment. And I've been doing these massages that the book does, like pelvic massages for fertility. So in different parts of your cycle, there are different massages you can do to kind of get the blood flowing again and just, you know, get the energy moving in the right way. And it's also focused on warming. So I'm definitely really interested in acupuncture down the road. I know our insurance doesn't cover it at this point, so the cost is my biggest concern. But definitely, you know, if we're still trying to conceive in a few months, that's something I'm going to pursue because I really feel like it would benefit me. Something else that is not related to the book at all, but I'm also taking vitamin B6. This is something I started taking when we first started trying to conceive the second time around. Because, like I said, I have a short luteal phase that can be affected by breastfeeding. And vitamin B6 is supposed to help lengthen the luteal phase. So I was actually taking it the cycle that we miscarried in September and October. And I think because of that, I got like kind of freaked out and I stopped taking it. So I hadn't taken it the next few cycles. I don't know. I mean, I think I just like had this kind of psychological or emotional connection to that. And so I just didn't feel ready to start taking it again. But I've gotten over it and I've started taking that again. So that's again on top of my prenatal. It's just an additional dose of just vitamin B6. And hopefully between that and the Vitex, something will kind of help me out here. I did get some comments about weaning and like if I just stop breastfeeding. I do still breastfeed my 19-month-old. I have initiated like reducing the amount that we nurse as she has tolerated. So going from like usually 3 nursing sessions a day to more like 2. But she's been sick and like that's just totally like thrown out the window. She's still my first priority, and I'm gonna give her like whatever she needs and wants in that department because it's, you know, it's a 2-person relationship. So I do not believe that that is my only problem. I do not think that that's the only thing, you know, causing us to not be able to conceive. I do not believe that nursing while trying to conceive causes miscarriages. I think that, well, I probably know a dozen people right now on YouTube who have gotten pregnant while nursing much more than me, like with much younger children, nursing many more times a day. So I don't think there's no way that my prolactin level is that high to be like that's the only thing throwing things off. Yeah, so, and I'm not willing at this point to wean completely. Like I said, that's something that Alice is not ready for, and so I'm not pushing it. So that's off the table. Otherwise, though, I mean, I really do feel good. I feel much healthier right now than I have in the past couple of months. I feel like I got sick a lot over this winter, and I'm just starting to get ahead of that. And I don't know, I just feel optimistic, and I've been doing a lot of like meditation with my yoga and just in walking and stuff, visualization and meditation and just, you know, things that I feel like are just positive things for anybody to do. Like only good can come from those kind of exercises. So I don't know, we'll see, right? I am thinking of everybody out there who is also trying to conceive, and I just want to thank you for following my journey, for watching this video, and hope everybody has a beautiful weekend.